I don't know what's happened here. Oh, there we go. So it looks like we're both stressed then. Right. Okay. So have I seen you before? Have you had a reading with anybody else? Oh. So who did you see? Who did you go to? Can you remember? Oh, Andy and Garstang, but I don't know Mandy and Berry. Did you say Mandy or a man? Oh, 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 I haven't heard of him. Oh, so I forgot your name, Caroline. So what we're doing? Did you pay for double for 60? So I'm going to bring these in. It's on his own. Um, and what we do when we go out doing ghost hunting with paranormal living, they have a set of these. So they're not supposed to do that. When energy comes in, that's what they do. For me to get into flash, I've got to give them a shake. So if they start flashing on their own, it looks like there is somebody here. It's sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So obviously that one just decided to go off its own on its own then, but it's just when they come through. Um, so who do you want me to bring through for you? I know you just mentioned your dad, so I've just asked Robust in regard to go and get your dad. Is there anybody else you want me to bring through for you? Okay. Oh, Caroline, can I ask you, did your mum believe in this? Yeah. The reason I'm asking, because I've just got, now I don't seem like I see you. If I did, I shit myself. I just see an energy outside of me. And I've just realised I've got your mum outside of me. And that's how we're flashing things. She just said, oh, she dad, I love it like this. And that's how she just said it to me. So I'm gonna go with it. I don't know where your dad is, but I'm hoping your dad will come through. Um, did uh, I'll tell her. Can I ask you, did your mum have organ failure or because I've started feeling a bit sicky with her? So I'm not sure if it's cancer or not, but then I've got all organ, it's like everything's shutting down, but I've got that breathing with her. Do you know when it's like, so when the lungs are filling with fluid and you're having a potato pie, well, she's having a potato pie, making me hungry now. She's having a potato pie, right? Because what did you say then? What are you laughing at? She's laughing at me. Do you know, she looks like you as well. I can see you and your mum there, and you have that banter, you two, where you can like look at one another and start laughing. That's what she's doing. Oh, I want to ask you before I go on to potato pie thing. Did your mum smoke? Because what do you mean I'm not telling tales? I've just got done now. I've got done for telling tales. Just gone like that. She's holding a fag like way away from me, if you know what I mean, like towards the window. That's what she's doing. Um, yeah. Sorry, I've just got sidetracked then. She said she's having potato pie because she stopped eating before she passed away. She couldn't eat. She was struggling to eat. And even with my bruise, I'd have a bit, but it's irritating me here. And it's like, when you just want to say, leave me alone, I've had enough. That's what I feel with. And I think it's gone on. I don't want to say weeks with this, but I think it started weeks and then it started deteriorating where she's saying to me. And so she's got this big bowl of potato pie, her and a potato pie. And I've got rice pudding as well. So I don't know if she did like rice pudding, but I've got homemade rice pudding. So I'll just give you homemade rice pudding there. Now, is there a Teresa? What means anything to you, or like Teresa or Teresa? It sounds like Teresa anyway. And I think there's a Janet or a Janice. I know Janet's an old-fashioned name, but it's either Janet or Janice. What I mean, we're on a friends link with your mum. Oh, right. I've got to bring some birthday cards in. Now, when I'm saying birthday cards, so I want to ask you, is there more than one birthday coming up or just recently been? Because you just thought about birthdays, and I've got two cards, so there may be two birthdays quite close together, or there's another birthday coming in. She wants to say thank you. Oh, did you? You looked after your mum, she's saying. You must have been there for her, or you looked after her because she's on about looking after her or being there for her. Why have I got medication? Did you go and sort of medication out of stomach? Because she's just doing medication, is this? And backwards and forward in it. I'm not good with that because I forget. That's what she said. I'm not good with it because I forget. And Caroline, is it for Christmas? You're gonna have out your mum, right? Because she just said, tell her I'm gonna be at Christmas. It's gonna be tough because I'm not there for the first time, and that's how she just said it. I want to pass it again. You did it at the beginning. Do it again. Um, your dad were there. Just hang on a minute, Caroline. When your dad went, did he go quite quick to Spirit World? We're at a bit of a shock. Right. I think I've got your dad. He's on edge. I don't mean he's on edge of my table. That sounds a bit weird. He's still on edge of my table. He's like stood over there, but he's looking. But I don't think he'd have been into this like your mum is. It's like, do you know what I mean? And he's looking, and it's almost like I want to say to you, "What the hell are you wasting your money on this for?" That's exactly how I just feel like I want to say it to you. He's just stood over in there. Oh, did your dad have tattoos or a tattoo? Because he's just making me wear it. Hang on, but here as well. Here as well. Is that what you said? Right. You did have a tattoo, but there's somebody here who's also had a tattoo as well. So, or they're going to be talking about having a tattoo done. I'm not sure who this is, but I think it's more of a male than a female. I know females have tattoos, but I feel it's more of a male what could have had a tattoo, or they talk about a tattoo. And he were right, bastard him. Oh, hang on a minute. I didn't mean to say that to you. Just bear with me a minute. What you on about? Caroline, have you been in a bit of a bad relationship in past? Who's he on about? I didn't mean to come out with that, but it just shot right out my mouth, and I just said, right, bastard him. And I thought, no, right, because he just come out and he just said, and I didn't realise I said it till I said it, and I thought, oh shit, I've just come out with that because he just said, yeah, Jay, we're right, bastard him, but I knew it was a daughter figure, so I thought it was you. Um, does she know you're having a reading done today? Does she believe it? No, I'm asking you this. It's not today. Will you tell her Dad's round her and he's going to give him a kick up the arse? And hang on a minute, come here. Oh, right, all that thing. Do you know who Jimmy is and Bernard or Bernie? Me not to you. Right, just hang on. Just I don't think, it's how you doing it. Can't get your dad saying you're messing with my head now. Can't cope with this at all. Um, oh, he's just spotted you. He's waving at you. Now we can't understand how you're on the screen. He said he didn't have that when I were about. So that this is he's like waving at you. He don't know what to do. He's got a bit excited here. Your mum's saying, "Oh, for God's sake!" And that's your mum. It's like watching Vera and Jackie here now with pair of them because she's got. Oh, for God's sake, just talk to her. Right, just coming on your sister. I don't know whether they've been together and they've got back together in past. You know, like when it's been on and off and on and off. She needs to start afresh, but he messes with her head. It's like he'll say he'll change, this carry on. And your dad just said he's going to bring somebody new in, but she's got to get past him. And I think with what I'm picking up, I've got a bit of a narcissistic behaviour with him. You know what I mean? Like a controlling, messes with her head. And I don't know if he's cheated on her, but I know there's been lies. That's how he's saying it to me. And I'm going to get her a new chap. I'm going to get her a new chap, but she's got to leave a past behind. There must be kids involved in this as well because he's showing me kids. Or there's a child here because he's showing me kids. So does she have children, your sister? Yeah. Because I know it's another one coming. Hang on. Just wait a minute. How old's her daughter? I will come to you in a minute. You can get money off her to say pay for this. Has she got a child of her own yet or not? That's why I want to go on because he just showed me a baby and I thought, there's a baby here, and I thought I didn't know whether you knew about it because she needs to focus on the daughter and little boy because it's on about the baby there. He has seen him, it's fine. And I just don't like people messing with her head, and this is where it keeps messing, and it's affecting it'll affect the young the little one as well. Yeah. Does this bloke drink? Because I've got nastiness off drink, and it frightens me. She needs to get away from him. Um, I will. Your dad just said, I'll only say it once. He said, and if they don't listen, he said, that's it, I wash my hands of it. So she needs to listen, and then your dad can step in. So I'm coming back round you now. Oh, do you want to do some decorating at all, or done painting or something? Oh, is it? Because I've just got paints and wallpaper, and he said, just tell, I'm going to give her an ambit painting. So there's some painting and decorating coming in around you. And you're looking all right, love. That's what I want to say to you. You're looking all right, love. And what did you say? Scotland. It just mentioned Scotland. I don't know why I'm giving you Scotland, but he just making me aware of Scotland. I don't know if it's a memory, whether it's going to be coming in, but he just said the best about Scotland. He's talking to your mum. That I hate this now because he's not talking to me. They're having a conversation. It's hard of me. Um, tell her I come for her. Tell her I come for. What are you shouting for? Sorry, I'm shouting at you now because he's shouting at me. Tell her I come for her. That's what he's like to me. So he did come for your mum. I want to say, no, you come back to me. She went to sleep, did your mum? She said she went to sleep and she went in to sleep and she said, I love you too. So I'm guessing that you may have been there towards the end and you've told her that you loved her before she's passed away, but she was asleep. She said, I've got my kiss on my head. Oh, them flowers were beautiful. Them flowers were beautiful. And I want a flower garden. Right, she wants a flower garden. I have to clue what this is about, so just bear with me a minute. I've been talking about buying some roses for your mum, as in a rose tree or something, or something to putting it in your garden, if that makes sense. Because she's on about air flowers going in your garden, but I don't want like red ones. I want something like yellow or orange, something nice and bright colours here. And said them pink ones were nice you saw. So you must have seen some pink ones or something here, because said them pink ones were nice what you saw, or somebody's seen some pink ones. And what's this? What you doing? Oh, for God's sake. Do angel wings mean anything to you? She's showing me. I don't know if it's a tattoo, whether it's on her thing. I don't know because she just showed me a picture of an angel wings. So you understand, right? So you understand what, right? So you understand what it was because I didn't know what it were because I just seen a drawing of an angel wings and she said, "Tell her I know about it." And it's the angel wings and she knows about. It. I've got thumbs up there. Don't be getting any up here, you know. Come on. Um, October. She's giving me month of October. Don't know if that's an anniversary or birthday. There's something around October time here. But I also want to jump back to May time as well. Hang on, let me just ask it. Did she start going down a October time? And May don't mean up to you then. That's what it is. Because I know there's something to do with anniversaries, of birthdays, and she went October, then she went. So would he been born in October last year? Yeah, that's because she's on about something to October, then she jumped to May and it just completely threw me. Um, no, you're doing all right. She said, Am I not doing okay? She's doing absolutely brilliant, to be honest with you. What are you showing me now? You have had funeral, haven't you? Um, can I ask you, have you cremated your mum? Right, bear with me. What you on about fairy dust? Hang on a minute. I'm gonna have to go with what she said. Has there been talks of having some jewellery made out of ashes or having some made from her ashes? Because she said it's how she said it. She said I'm going to be used as fairy dust. And I thought, what do you mean by that? Because I thought I can't see sprinkling her ashes on your head or anything. But she just said it's been sprinkled but made into something. But it looks like I don't know if it's a pendant or whether I'm looking at it's got like it looks like crystals in it. It's got like a crystal look to it. It's really nice. But I felt like I wanted to wear it, which made me think could it be a ring or like a pendant or something here. And I've got that song, My Heart Will Go On. So I'm sending you that. My Heart Will Go On. Don't know why I'm giving you that, but I'm just going to sing it to you anyway. But I'm giving you that. And but there's more than one, whatever it is I'm doing with this fairy dust, as I've got to say it to her, because you don't want to say me remains. So we'll say fairy dust. It's more than one. It's more than one being made here. And did you get me clothes? Hang on. Did you get it? Did you have you? Did you get some of your mum's clothes? Right. No, no. Um, there's something else. Oh, I don't know whether it's something being made out of clothes or something being made out from her. Um, Do you know, like you can get some? I suppose you could get some clothes and make some cushion covers from them, or a teddy bear from them, or something like that. It's something to do with clothes. Oh, so you understand where I'm coming from with that then? Because he's showing me teddy bears with claws, and it just threw me. Then I think it don't make sense. Um, Now, does the name Stephen mean anything to you? Stephen's alive, not passed over. But it was just when you mentioned about the other guy then with the teddy bear, I just wondered if there's a Stephen link with them, with that guy. Right, just remember what I said there, because somebody just made, I don't know whether a bloke walked past and just mentioned Stephen to me. Um, oh yeah, Anne Marie or Anne, Anne Marie. Uh, So I'll just, want to give you them names, either Anne Marie or Anne Marie, because she just said them two names together. So I think these were friends of your mum's, Anne Marie or Anne Marie, because I missed what she said. Um, will you tell her I'm all right? Don't you worry about your money, because your money's going to get sorted out as well, she's saying. She is around you quite a lot. She does hear you because you talk to your mum. You have your little chats with your mum. She hears you. She likes that. And she said, "Have you got that photo sorted out yet?" Hang on. What photo? Oh, is there? There's a photo you're going to have blown up here and put on your wall. If you're not, you are now. So it's not about a photograph of her, but it's a good photo of her. And I know it's holiday season, but I need to ask you, does Cornwall mean anything to you? Just remember what I've said there, because they could be talked about Devon, Dorset, Cornwall, down that area. But I wanted to say to you, have you booked an holiday abroad at all? Or have you been abroad recently? Yeah, because you just thought about that. I know I did say that. No, I will. There is going to be a link with somebody going to say about talking about going down south, down to Cornwall, Dorset, Devon, around that area. So just remember what I've said there. And don't know. Is there Caroline? You say your name of Caroline? Because it goes straight over me. I don't know if thinking, forgotten it. Um, Caroline, has somebody hurt the finger? Or they've got a. I don't know why I've got that. She just said something about a sore finger, or and I missed what she said. So I don't know if somebody's been talking about the finger, or they'd hurt the finger, or there's a link with somebody who's done something with a finger. Do we remember what I've just said there? What's your other half? Come on, say, look what I've done with my finger today. One of these workmen downstairs going, freaking hell, I've just banged me. She just told me a finger, but it was like my little finger, not my big finger. So I thought I'll give it you just in case. Caroline, did Mum go in hospital before she passed away? Do you know when you just feel like saying we should up, but people rang me because I just feel like I want to say I just want some sleep. Just leave me alone. Just shut up. That's what I feel like I wanted to say. And I've got pillows packed round me. It's almost like I feel like I'm sat in a chair on my bed, if that makes sense, because I've got pillows. It's like pillows around me here. And I miss you. I miss you. Because you used to talk quite a lot to your mum. You know, it's like ringing up and you used to have your chats, and she misses that. You know what? You did her proud. I've got to tell you that. You did her proud. She can't believe how many turned up as well, because quite a lot turned up, she said. Not, she's not saying funeral, she said that to do. So I'm saying, I'm calling it funeral, but I don't think she wants to know for you. She just said a lot of people turned up there. And oh, did you get some yellow flowers for her, or yellow roses or something yellow? Because I've got a lot of yellow. I can't see what it is. She just showed me. Oh, I've got a letter as well. I've got a letter. She's got a letter in her hand here. So somebody sent her a letter here, or there's something we're writing on. Um, why are you showing me that? All right, I'll tell her. She's got. We'll tell her then. Feel like well, you know when you go somebody to get go on, tell her that. Tell her that. Do you want to move house, or is there somebody in your family what's talking about moving house? Because there's a move of, she just said, will you just tell her about the move of house? So I've got to mention move of house. Oh, she's got a garden though, because she's on it. She's talking about a new house, moving house, and a garden. And do you know, it's really nice. She's going to be happy there. She's going to be happy there. And is the one what's old enough to go to college or university? Because she's also, it's hard this because of we I think I don't know if it's the first time she's come through because of any she comes in there, she keeps wavering out, so I'm trying to piece together what she's saying to me. She just mentioned something to do with college, university, and I've got thumbs up with that. But there could be two courses, or they might be in it and they're on two different courses what blend together, or they're going to leave that and go on a different course because I've got two connected in with it. But it's good, whatever it is, it's good. She's pointing at your hair. Have you had some changes done with your hair or something? To you having it cut or something? To because she just said, but mention her hair to you. I've got to mention hair to you. Um, oh, I've missed what you said. I've just got a fella's name beginning with D. I don't know if it was David or Daniel. I've missed it. D. Is there a David? Dave? David. Right. Um, sorry. But it just made me laugh then because when I said David, Dave, he went, what? It's not to say, what? To me. Um, now, would your dad like to drink? Because I've got it's a brown glass, a brown glass. It's a glass with brown in it. I'm not saying it's an alcoholic because he just went, I'm having a beer. That's what he just said. I'm having a beer. But I've also got the game of pool with your dad as well. So he may have liked to, like the odd game of darts or the odd game of pool kind of thing. But I don't feel he was in a pool team, if that makes sense. So he might have just had a bit of a game. I've got a pub called the Bridge. Does that make sense to you at all? Or sounds like bridge in, bridge? Hey, you don't think round Duke Bar area, do you? I've just heard of Butterfly, but I don't know if it's Butterfly. I didn't know if I was talking about a pub called Butterfly, and I know there's a Butterfly in Burnley somewhere. I don't have, um, or I've got this something to do with the butterfly because his dad just showed me a butterfly. I don't know what you mean. Hang on a minute. Have you put your mum with your dad? Are they going together or not? Are you going to put them together or not? Right. He just said they're back together again. Look, I'm just going to say it to him, because he said I could be a pain in the arse, That's how he said it to me, and he's laughing, right? But he's laughing. It's not bad. He just said I could have been a pain in the arse, And that's how he's saying it because your mum's saying, "Oh, clear up and get in from under my feet," and she's giving me a ring. Is your mum? She's giving me a ring. Do you have a ring and a necklace? What connects with your mum? Because she's giving me a ring and a necklace for you. And go on. Yeah, do it now. Caroline, have you gone cold or goosebumpy or a bit um go on your right hand side. Back it just slide it back to you there. You see, I know what I'm sensing. Your mum's just come. Sometimes you might feel it's like goosebumpy effect. She's just at that side and she just put her hand around you. She just give you that big kiss on your cheek there. Do you know when you just want to sit down and have a brew and have a chin wag with you? That's what she's doing. She's just gonna have a brew. Gonna make me sell a brew and a fag. That's all she did. Have a brew and a fag. She's gonna sit with you. She's gonna bless her. She did have a do it flashing that she said, but she's gonna flicker your lights. She's gonna do something with your lights. So if you get any, what's feather? Because she's gonna leave you a feather as well. But she's also gonna mess with your lights. Don't worry, they're not gonna blow or anything like that. But you might get a flickering or telly something to do with what something lights up. So your telly might turn over or something like that. Right, now then, do you want a new car? Because your mum just said, don't get excited, you've only got car keys here, I haven't got your car yet. Because she just said, just tell her, she said, this car keys are here, rest is coming. So you'll have to wait for it rest. So you can have your keys, but you can't have your car yet. But there is a new car coming. Now, what did you just say? Does Blackpool mean anything to you? Sorry, I've got two conversations. I've got your mum talking to me and your dad talking to me. I can't have leaving your dad out, can I? Oh, does Mick mean aught to you? Michael, Mick. Does your daddy? Oh, well, actually, not. Can you remember your dad having a friend called Mick? Think it's a work. I think it's a work link he's on about because he just said, "Tell him Mick's here in Spirit World." I just thought, I don't know my dad's mates neither. Um, they're into brother in Spirit World, is there? Is there a brother to do with your dad or not? Because somebody just shouted brother to me. Just bear with me a minute. I think I've just lost your dad. Hang on. Caroline, does Jimmy mean aught to you or not? I think I've just switched over onto something else here. Just bear with. Just help me. Is Jimmy alive? Or is Jimmy in Spirit World? Is the person you want? Does he connect with Jimmy, or she connect with Jimmy? But this, hang on a minute. There's something to do with your brother. Hang on. It's what? No, yeah, in fact. Caroline, do you know if somebody had come took their own life? Just bear with me because I've got a lot of energy. It's like, do you know if you have a bus load, just get off a bus and then they all come running to me. I've got a lot of people shouting at me. Um, and I've just got somebody who's took their own life. This person who you wanted to talk to, does this can the person you want, does that connect to sorry, someone ringing me. Right, the person who's took their own life. Right, because I've just got I know I'm round my throat here. I just want to tell you he's all right. Yeah, I can't get a conversation going with him. He's just stood there. But I need to tell you he's had a lot of healing. Just tell her I've had a lot of healing. I'm better now. That's what I've got to say to you. But I can't get a conversation going. It's like I've got another one here what's looking at me as if like, what the hell are you doing? It's one of them. Do you know what I mean? So he's another one what don't believe. Um, but I keep getting a lot of love arts coming round you as well. You haven't got a partner in Spirit World, have you? Or anything. I've got a lot of love arts in, a lot of love coming to you, a lot of love to you. Um, and there's something to do with the do what's going to be coming in. Um, do you know? I know you said you've got there's been a 50th, but there should be another one coming up where there's a special birthday do coming up. Because they come into this and there's a lot of love coming. It's here, right? Because I know they're just talking about a party, a celebration here, and it's I just thought I've just buggered up a surprise party here. But they are they there they're bringing a lot of love here. Oh, do you like dark chocolate? Because I've got a big box of Black Magic here. These are for you. I've just been giving, but give her them box of Black Magic. She'll like them. Um, your mum's just come back. Your mum's just come back. Um, Oh, bless her. I'm going to be honest with you. We watched your mum's telling me. Sorry, I've just gone backwards again. She'd had enough at the end. You know what I mean? Because it's like I have got organ failure. It's like everything's packing in with her, and she's more bothered about her hair. She's getting my hair all right. That's what she goes. My hair all right. And there's another lady coming through, which I am going to say is your grandma, because there's a lady just coming through, and she's that connects with your mum, and there is something coming in with a new kitchen, you know, because she's bringing in a new kitchen, a new kitchen. So I don't know if this is you or it's somebody else here, because she said just make her aware. Just we, oh God's sake, I've gone lost it completely now. Will you tell her I know about the new kitchen? So I've got to tell you about the new kitchen. Um, there's a Sandra. You see, I don't know whether these are direct to you or whether it connects with your mum, but I've got to give you Sandra as well. Hey, your mum's got you some new shoes, she says. Our Caroline likes her shoes, so there's some new shoes coming for you here. So remember what I've said there. Have you got your bench yet? Because your mum just said, just mention bench. So there's a bench coming. You're going to get a bench. Look right nice with them flowers right near it, you know. So we're getting the bench. We've got the flowers. She's liking that. Now, going in your garden, do you have a water feature or not? Because she likes the water. What do you mean? Do you have, hang on, 2 lots? Caroline, do you have 2 lots of table and chairs? Is there like a table and a chair, but there's like, you know, or is it called a rattan one where it's like a settee, looks like a settee? No, it's like a two-seater thing. I don't know if it's shaped like an L or not. We how she's showing it me because she's been sitting on a settee. It's not a bench, not a bench. It's like a settee kind of thing. Um, but she's been sitting on it, but I can hear the water feature. So she's been round you where the water feature is because you need to chill out because you get yourself stressed out, she says. So we need to please tell me there's somebody in that room with you. Thank God for that. Somebody walk, I'm thinking, oh my God, I can see somebody at the back of you there. I'm thinking, oh my God, I've got a spirit with you. Um, oh, now she's on about somebody with new glasses. Do you wear glasses? Somebody with new somebody needs their eyes testing for changing the glasses, or they've just got some new glasses, she's saying. So there's something to do with new glasses. Just remember I've said there. She said she's got the dog with her. She's got the dog with her. Sorry, her energies are dropping a bit. She's got the dog in spirit world with her. So there's a dog from family what's gone over there with your mum. Your mum's taking a dog out as well. And she's gonna come to you, but she's not gonna frighten you by standing outside because I think it'll freak you out if you walk up and see her stood outside. She's gonna come in your dreams. She's gonna come in your dreams. So I need you to write your dreams down. But it'll be more than a dream. You'll have a conversation with your mum. I will. Of course I will. Sending me love to you. I'm sending me love to you. And hey, I'll be with you at Christmas time. Never mind cancelling Christmas, right? I'll be with you at Christmas time. She's coming for turkey dinner. She's having a dinner. And I've got I've got a cup here with a photograph on it, but it just reminded me. Do you know when do you know them cups where you can get royal family on a cup? You know, like Diana or Charles or something to I don't know, it could be Queenie. We did something royalty with a cup, but I think it's one of your mums here where there's maybe a cup of something with something royalty on it. She just said, "Where's my cup?" That's how she just said it, but I've got something royalty. Um, did you get me knickknacks? Did you get a knickknacks? There's something being put away. You know, like getting some of your mum's stuff and putting it in a box or something to be like put away. There's some put out, if that makes sense, but putting some away for safekeeping. And there's something else being sorted out. What she's saying, something to do with something else being sorted out. This get sorted out to make something be out. I know I'm going to do them in a minute. I will. Of course, I will. I'll tell her how you just said it. Just because she can't see me, don't mean I'm not near. She said, but she is watching over you. It's like that light flash, and she's going to give you a feather as well. So let me know. It'll only be about that. It'll look like that when you get it. It'll be a white, like a little white feather. And how old's your kids? Have you got a grandchild yet or not? Thanks for that. You just proper dropped me in that one, haven't you? Can you just tell me, are any of them courting at the moment? Do you have twins in your family? Look, I'm saying nothing. I'll wait till I go into cards here, but I can see two children around you, and they are two babies, and I'm hoping it could be that there could be a pregnancy because your sister's with a baby. It could be that. I'm trying to dig a hole and get myself out of it here because you did just mention two babies, and I thought, oh my God, they could be twins. I'm going to do it now. I'm going to get into it. Go and get yourself a brew. Your mum's going to go and get another brew. She's going to come back. She's going to have a watch here. She's definitely coming round at Christmas time. She wants you to be happy for her. She's all right. She's not on her own. I need to tell you that. She's not on her own. You don't need to cry for me anymore. I'm fine. I'm fine. I think you've been struggling a bit here, Caroline. Do you know what I mean? And as your mum just said, you're a tough cooker. You're one of these. You put that barrier up, and it's your way. It's your way of coping. But she does love you. She does love you. There is another holiday coming for you because your mum's on about it now. Another holiday here. It's just see you walking on sands. Says me, probably got to go for a day out to St. Anne's and start just walking on seafront, and you'll be saying that bloody Denise telling me I'm going on holiday and pigging on St. Anne's. Go on then. Right, I'm going to get in your cars. Your mum's going to go and make a brew. She's going to come back. Your dad sends his love. He's not into this whatsoever because he just went at me. He's not watching this. Now, just before I go, just going on your other half, does he work for himself at all, or is he looking for a new job? Because your dad just said he's going to help. It's your other half that he's going to help him with his work, but I didn't understand what he meant because he didn't elaborate on it. But he just said, I thought he said self-employment, but I might be wrong. But he's just talking about new work for him, but it's on to do with either or self-employment with him. It's going to be all right. I'm going to go for a walk now. That's your dad. He's going to go for a walk. So he's going to go for a walk. Wherever he's going near water. So there may have been water near where you live when you were a child. Probably a canal or something with an air rifle going shooting rats or something. But he's just there and he just wants to send his love. But he is looking after your mum. Right, let's get into your car. I'm going to put these back because they're not going to be working anymore. Is there what you want me to look at? You worrying about anything? Shall we just do a general and see whether we've got them flipping babies coming up at all? Right. You can make a brew if you want. You've got time because I'm going to be a few minutes doing it, picking your cards because you're going to get loads of packs here. These are for Kevin. Yeah, okay. Oh, you haven't tried. Your mum said, do you know, comes in with potato pie, right? Now she's on about making chops for tea. And I'm thinking, she's just had potato pie. So she's making chops. 2, 3, 4. It's making me hungry now. I'm thinking I could do with a chop. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's fine. She's all right. She's all right. She's your mum, and she's with her mum and everything, and they are happy together there. So she does come in. She will be coming in your new car. She will be coming in your new car, but watch where you might get a touch screen thing on the front of your car or something, where there may be a touch screen in it. So just remember what I've said there. It'd be easier for her so she can turn things on and off. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I thought you were going to make a brew. She keeps walking off and coming back, and I'm like trying to concentrate on your cards. He said, "Don't forget dentist as well." So there's somebody who needs dentist. So she just don't forget dentist. Tell her not to forget dentist. That's how I've just got it. We're laughing at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. She's gone to make a brew now. This is for Caroline. Oh yeah, go on. Well, you know the long orange one. That's what she took that one out. So I'm assuming she likes the orange longy one, if you know what I mean. 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, it's then done. These are I'm just looking at time there because I've gone over my time with them, so I won't be able to do a big reading like I was going to do, but I'll still do quite a decent one. Because I should have got knocked off at 4 o'clock, and I thought I can't. So that's. But I know you said you wanted more mediumship if I were at it. Were you? What said that to me, weren't it? So, no, she's coming back in a minute. So I want to be nosy anyway because I want to see what's going on here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, bless her. She's sorry. I don't know if I am going to get to do your cards, to be honest with you, because she's come back again. Um, she's brought you I know you said you've got your birthday. Did you say December? Your birthday's December. But she's just brought in a birthday cake and it's all pink. It's really nice. It's a really big birthday cake here. It's daughter's birthday, around 18th. Right. Oh, excuse me. Would mum be grandma rather than nana? I felt like I want to go mama, and I thought, no, that sounds a bit babyish, that mama. But should about tell her that grandma's going to be with her on her birthday. So will you tell her that she's going to be with her on her birthday? She's really, really proud of her as well. She's got a lot coming in as your daughter there. There's a lot coming in for her. Absolutely beautiful. That's what she just said. Absolutely beautiful. You want to be proud of her. I want to go mini me. I don't mean mini me, mini you, if you know what I mean. Where is she quite good at drawing? No, have you got one what it is? Because there's something to do with drawing here or designing something. Just remember what I've just said there, because there's something to do with designing. Do you know what? Do you want me to scrap your reading at Tarot and we'll just carry on with this? And I'll send you money back after because I don't want to. She's back again. Um, no, you're right. You're right. But she said, "Oh," she said, so can I carry on talking then? So I can carry on talking to you. So there you go. Um, I need to ask you: is there anybody in your family what does um singing, dancing, goes on stage or anything like that? Right. Hang on. I didn't know whether I were linking down to a grandchild with you, because don't forget, they've no time over here, so sometimes I could go a bit ahead of myself. But she's just making me aware I've got TV or something where they could be famous or they're going to get well known for doing something. So just remember what I said, but I felt like I were on a stage here. And you'd fine, take me back there. I'm going to take you back to when she was in hospital, if that's all right with you. But I want to go when you were sat with your mum. So I'm going in and out of consciousness at this stage. I'm drifting in and out of consciousness at this stage because you're holding around and talking to her. And do you know, right, Caroline, were you sat with your mum when she actually went unconscious? Because your mum wants to tell you at that stage, did you feel or thought you sensed somebody around you, but you didn't know? There was nobody, it was just you. There's other people there, obviously, what would be around, but it's a time when it was just you and your mum. And it's almost like, do you know when you feel something there, but you look and then and it's like I can't explain this. It's like a weird feeling that this somebody stood with you. Your mum was actually doing an out of body, and you were sat there at the side of your mum, and it's almost like I'm putting my head on her hand at one stage of it. It's like I'm putting my head down here, and she was stood right behind you, and she was hugging you, and I can see this. It's like, when you've always been brave. You've always been the rocket family. Does that make sense? Right. And it's almost like you're letting yourself go here, but you're trying to not let yourself go because you didn't want your mum seeing how upset you were, even though she's like, I want to stay out of it at that stage. And it's like, I've got this, but she's hugging you, she's giving you that strength. And she's just asking, did you know, or did you feel it? Or did you have that feeling that she was round you, even though I know it's a daft question what I'm asking you, but it's almost like I want to say to you that she was stood with you. But if you imagine that's her in bed, that's a spirit, but you've got that chain. There's a chain connecting, so she can't leave because it's like she's breathing, but she's not there. She's out, and it's almost like there's been a conversation here saying that's not my mum's not there, even though she were there. It had been said my mum's not there. It's like she's already gone, but she hadn't gone. Does that make sense? Well, at that stage, she had gone, but she couldn't go because she was still connected to it. She needed her heart to stop, and she needed it to completely break so she could go to spirit world. But there were a lot of family around her, as in spirit family, waiting for her as well. So she had her family at the side of her bed, but she also had the other extended family from spirit world there. And right, is that round your passing? Okay. When she passed, can I ask you, was this somebody's birthday right near when she passed away or not long after she passed away? Because she's on about, I don't know which way it is because she said it was quite near because she's got a bit confused now because she did get confused. I don't want to say that she was forgetting things, but I think it did affect her a memory or a mind not long before she went over. And her tummy swelled up, because sorry, I keep going in an area. I'm talking to you, there's an air keeps going in my mouth. She said her tummy swelled up as well. So I don't know if it's like a bladder started packing and when your urines, because she's on about her tummy swelling up. I've got, sorry, she just made me laughing. She's got some Pringles. She's got some Pringles. I don't know if she likes Pringles, but she just showed me. It's just ready salted Pringles. I've just got some ready salted Pringles here. When you're looking at rainbow, right? When you're looking at rainbows, remember I'm on the other side. She said I'm at the other end of the rainbow. So when you see rainbow, remember I'm there, and I'm going to be in the snow. She loves snow. It's not about the snow. She doesn't like walking out in it, but she likes watching it. She said so. I've got the snow. Did you manage to get them photographs? Are they in the bag? Oh, I missed what she said. Is there some photographs, but they're not in an album? They're either in a bag or in a box. I missed what she said then, but they need sorting out. Some photographs want sorting out. there's not just it's like family photos. There's different ones, but they go. I'm going back. Do you know, I could be going right back to the 70s here. Photographs are from 70s. Do you know what I mean? What they need sorting out. Um, Now, does the name Paul or Paula mean anything to you? Paul or Paul? I've just heard that name, Paul or Paula. Um, oh, God, I hear what you're saying. I'm just going to say this to you, Caroline. Does somebody live near a school, or is there a connection with somebody living what used to live near a school? It's an old school. It's not an up to date one. It reminds me of an infant school. You know where they used to have the big black railings. It's that kind of picture what she's showing me. Um, she said, "Don't forget to make me a brew when you're making your brews. So make her a brew when you make her a brew because she likes a brews." I thought you'd gone then. Oh, have you gone to have another fight, you cheeky bugger? She's got, sorry, I've just having, she left me then and I thought, oh, I'm in mid-floor talking to you and she's gone and she went, gone to light a bag up. So she's gone to light a bag up and she's giving it this again. Hey, that's a bit cheeky. Are you on a diet, Caroline? I'm not saying you need to go on a diet, but have you been talking about eating more healthier or going on a diet at all? I feel awful saying this. I can't say because she just said then. Oh God, I hate it when they do this with me. She just said to me, she said, "Tell her to get some healthier food there. She'll lose her weight." And I'm thinking, I can't say that. So I thought I'll just ask you politely, are you going on a diet? Because I hate it when they put me on spot like that. Um, Stop it. Oh God. Hang on. Look, I'm having nothing to do with this, right? I'm just saying what she's saying because she just said, she'll look lovely in that dress when it's a birthday. So it looks like you're gonna. I'm not saying you need to slim down to get into a dress, but she just said you look lovely in that dress. So there might be a new dress what you're gonna fit into, and you look absolutely amazing. So I'm gonna go with that. Um, oh bless you. I know, I know. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you because there's gonna be days where you feel a bit maybe anxiety or you're feeling a bit stressed, and then you've got days where you're all right. It's normal. It's all it's the grieving process. And look, let me ask her. Have you had your um oh, I don't know how to word this to you. Do you know like you could drop a glass on the floor and then you'll start crying over it? It's like I'm crying over something, but it's not that way really what I'm crying for. Have you had your cry yet where you just can't stop crying and you go into Minnie Mouse mode and it's like that? You get your bad headache and it's like once you start, you can't stop. Right. I'm gonna have to tell you, it is gonna come and it'll be something to nothing what sets you off. When it happens, please remember what I've said to you, because what's happening, we keep it all inside, and it'll be just something where somebody says the wrong thing at the wrong time, or you've dropped your dinner on the floor, and you'll just start crying. But once you start crying, you're not going to be able to stop. It's a healing crisis. It's going to come in, right? It usually comes about 6 or 7 months after they've passed over. But I need you to remember what I'm telling you, because once that's happened, the healing process comes in. Don't forget, you've got to go through birthdays, you've got to go through Christmas, you've got, you know what I mean, New Year. And it's different emotions here, but she's going to be right at your side. She's going to be right there with you. She will come in your dreams. She is going to be there for you. She said she's going to help you clean that room out. I'm clear what I'm talking about now. So there's a room what's going to be cleaned out. I don't know if this is you having a clear out with your bedroom or something, but she's just on about having a clear out there. And she's going to come on holiday. She's on a flipping holiday. I know you've been on holiday, right? But there's another one going to come in and she's coming with you. She's coming with you. It almost makes me feel like it connects with your mum. So it could be somewhere where you've been with your mum, or it's somewhere where your mum's been in the past where you're going to be going to, because my heart's with it. hang on. You had me talking about what going to watch Elvis, have you? This Elvis thing, what's been advertised as something. Because she just said then, will you tell her that because she liked Elvis, did your mum? I'm Johnny Depp, me. I like me Johnny Depp. Do you know what I mean? If he walked in, I think I'd pass out. And she just said she's going to come. I don't know if it's cinema you're going to be going to, but she said just tell her I'll be sat with her when she's watching that Elvis. And I think it's to do with the new Elvis film, what she's talking about there. She said she's met. Oh, have you? Hey, did your mum like Queen? Freddie Mercury? Because she just said, will you tell her I've met Freddie? And I thought, Freddie Krueger, Freddie, who are we talking about? She went Freddie Mercury. And she, you know, the film, what Freddie got me at it now. Queen, that's the one. Did she go to pictures to watch that at all? Do you know? Because because she just said, just make him make. I've got that. I'm talking too fast. My brain's going too fast for my mouth. She said, tell her I got to bring in that with the Bohemian Rhapsody. That's the one, isn't it? And then she just said, tell her I've met Freddie. She's well chuffed because she's met Freddie over there. And then she just said to tell you that she's going to be coming to pictures with you to watch Elvis. So she's going to be there at Sardia. Now, that'd be strange. One is if there's a space to sit at Sardia when you sit down. Well, she's coming with you. Hey, have you been talking about going on one of them big chairs? Not the normal one, the big one where it's like where you get your ice cream and you get spoiled and you can have a prosecco. Because I've got a recliner chair here, so I'm going to one of them. So she's paying for you. Hey, can you? Right, okay. Shut my mouth. She said, right, okay. So she's paying for you to go. So I'm hoping that somebody's going to give you some money here, but she's going to come with you. So she'll be having the nuts and whatever you get with you to the ice cream and that. She will be sat with you. Oh, bless you. She's having a lot of healing. She's having a lot of healing in spirit world there. Oh, bless her. She's trying to move something for you to let you know she's around. She won't find you. It might be just I don't want to say pitch falling off wall and breaking, but there'll be something moving. She's going to move something to let you know that she's been, but she is going to come through electrics for you. I want to sing Sweet Caroline to you as well. I don't know why I want to sing that to you. I don't know if it means anything, but I've just gone into Sweet Caroline. So I don't know that there's a guy at back of me singing Sweet Caroline. So I don't know why I've got it, but I want to sing it to you. I'm trying to wind down now. Your dad's come back through and he just said, don't you worry about your mum because he is looking after her. Did your dad have false teeth? Because I've just seen a pair of teeth. I just seen a pair of teeth, and as I was talking, then I felt like my teeth are going like that at front because my gums were hurting me. So I want to take my teeth out. My gums were hurting. But I put them back in again. I haven't got a false teeth, by the way. I was just saying I felt like they would come out. Before I go, how old's your daughter? Is she at college or is she going? Right. Because we tell her that her grandma's really, really proud of her. And I also want to ask you, oh, that's two, isn't it? Right, hang on. Oh, for God's sake. I'm going to give you two separate things here. I don't know if it means anything to you. Is there somebody around you what's training up to be nursing or going into like something to do with NHS? Right, that's fine because I was just getting something to medically thing and I come and I'm thinking, what is it? And she said it's not out the norm. And I'm thinking, I'll just if I say NHS, it might mean cover something else because I didn't understand what it was. But it was something to do with the medical side of things, but it weren't the norm. And do you know what? I think she'll do it because she's got a passion where her animals are concerned. She loves her animals, and I've got a lot of. I want to say, it's really, really proud of her, and tell her to believe in herself. That's what your mum just said. Tell her to believe in herself. She can do this. There's somebody called Karen or Sharon. What a link in round this as well. Karen or Sharon. What links with your daughter? So remember what I've said there. Now, is there a ring for your daughter as well from your mum? Because she just took a ring off. I've got one for you and I've got one for your daughter as well. You are going to look for another fella. Yeah. On your sister, she's gonna look for a fella for her. They're gonna get her a nice chap. She deserves one. Hey, you know this guy who split up, bit of gossip. Do you know whether he's been in trouble with police or not? Your mum. I don't know what your mum's up to here, but she just went, right, I'll just at first, she went, prison. That's just what she said to that's how she just said it. Prison. So there might be something coming up where we might get locked up. So just remember what I've said there. And I'm gonna come and stop with you for a bit, she's saying. So she's gonna stop with you for a bit. Oh, June mean anything to you? I don't mean the name June. I mean the month of June mean anything to you? Because you just said before I go, just mentioned the month of June. She thank you. She keeps saying thank you to you. Thank you. Yeah, she just said thank you. And don't forget, remember, I will be with you at Christmas. She's going to be right from 1st of December. She's going to be with a lot of you right through to past New Year's Day because you're gonna need that friend. I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna lie to you. It's the first Christmas without your mum, and it's gonna be hard. But you're gonna be watching what? It's a Wonderful Life. She said, I'm going to be watching It's a Wonderful Life. She said, and she just smiled at me then. Um, oh, yeah, that's what I'm going to say to you. You know, bloody hell. You know the song Unchained Melody? Right. I just want you to remember this, but there's another song she gave me then. I'm sure it was Whitney Houston. Um, and I will always love you. You know the song, and I will always love you. Remember then? I don't know why I've got. Just watch this now. You would put radio on, and then it'll come on Unchained Melody, and then that'll come on the back of it. But I have them two songs there for you as well. And no, you're fine. No, you're fine. I will do. If you smell smoke, I know you smoke as well, but she just said if you smell smoke, it's her. She's just around you because she's having a cheeky fag, and she's just waving at you. She's just blowing you a kiss, and she went, "Good night, God bless to you." And I've just blown you a kiss. Do you know what? She looks fine. She looks fine. She really does. She looks quite young for her age as well, does your mum? She don't look her age as I'm looking at her. Mention what? Hey, I hope this ain't bloody coming in. Is there a memory of somebody snapping a key in a door lock? I hope to God I am just picked up here where somebody's going to be snapping it. It's something to do with the key in a door lock, or it's a faulty lock or something. That's what she just shot me. Like, I hope to God I'm not bringing it in as like this is going to be happening. But I've just seen a key in a lock. She's coming dentist week tomorrow, she says as well. Your dad's just come back. He just said he wants to send his love to you. You're going to be a grandma. Let me just check on this. I'll just pop these back a minute. Because he just said then you're going to be a grandma. I'm just going to be nosy and have a look here and just see if you are going to be a grandma. So we'll just have a see. Is Caroline going to be a grandma? I'm going to say 2 years. Let's put it 2 years. I think not 6 months. Let me think, Caroline. Your dad. How the hell are you supposed to tell things we're looking at cards? Right. I've got the money card here. So at the moment, I have got the work, I have got the money coming in. So this is coming in around kids here. But I have got the family tree coming in to say that there is connection here, hopefully, that it comes at the right time and not just come flying in. So we have got a sexual relationship coming in here, look, as you can see there. Whoever this is, I don't know if it's gonna. Do you have a son as well as a daughter? I don't know which one it is because there's one of them. It's like they're more career minded than wanting a family at this moment in time because it's like, oh, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So can you see this? That's like protection, but there's something getting through the protection. So it's just said they need to be careful. So they've got to, like if they are using something to make sure that it's not broken. But again, we've got the family tree coming in. But isn't it funny? I've got two of them here. So I'm hoping it's not going to be like one and the other. It's doubling up again, look. So did you say your dad were a twin? So it's missed a generation, hasn't it? And I have got a little boy coming in quite quick. So there's a little boy coming in here. Whoever this is, I've just got the rough seas here. But look how it keeps coming in. It's doubling in twice again. So looking at it, I think I just want to just check on something. We're looking at it that way. If you have a word with them and just tell them to be careful, it can be stopped until they're ready for it. I'm just going to check on something. If Caroline had to have had, been warned about this. Right. If Caroline had to been warned, hang on, I think I've boxed my cards. Right. If Caroline had to, this is what would have happened if you hadn't been warned about it. So if you haven't have been warned about what's this pregnancy, what would have happened? Right. So just do, this is just like, don't take this as a real one. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, let's see what comes in now. So if you had to been warned and you don't tell them, this is what happened. This is what will happen. So we'll see what comes in. So we're back onto this again with the money. So we've got the work, everything's fine there. But now we've got the trickster coming in around. So this is like thinking they can, maybe they wear a Durex and thinking it's all right and it's not in it, both. So there's something not right here. So I've got the family there. We've got the happiness, so that's nice. But we've got that again. Look, we've got two. So there's something to do with two. So either I'm 2 babies, 2 twins, or 2 pregnancies coming at the same time, or there's 2 babies in a 2-year span. We're back on that family tree again. So here, that's saying there's no pregnancies around you now, so that's good. There's no pregnancies. It can be stopped. But I am looking here. I'm sorry for showing it you like this, but I have that as like, if you know what I mean, it's quite strong and there's quite a few tadpoles in there, which brings in a baby. But I am seeing with that one, it's a boy. There's definitely a baby boy around your ear. And I've also got the healing with this as well, so everything's okay there. But again, it's here. But at the moment, it is showing one, but there is 2 babies round it. So this is saying can happen, not what is going to happen, because before the babies didn't come out, it was just saying it can be stopped. So I have a word with them and just say, right, just be careful, because there was a pregnancy there until they're ready for having a baby. But there is 2. I am seeing 2 grandchildren with you. Did you say you've had a reading done before? Did they not mention you being a grandma in future and having 2? So have you enjoyed it anyway? Right. Are you sure you don't want your tenner back? Because they only charge 50 for meeting. Oh, thank you so much. I can see what I can do. Go on. Is there anybody? Did I say Bernard to you earlier or Bernie? Right. Can I ask you, did he go with heart attack and did he go quite quick? bear with me a minute. I've got somebody, but I'm not getting a strong link with him. If I'm right, he's quite a quiet man. Because he's a watcher, if that makes sense. I think I've got another skeptic. It's hard work when I'm talking to skeptics. It's when they believe, like your mum, I can have a chat with you. When they don't, it's I am aware that he is saying hello. I do get a kind man. I do get a kind man with him as well. Is there a Barry or a Gary? What links with him? I know, but I've just heard the name Barry or Gary. There another name then. What he give me? And it were like an old fashioned name, like oh bloody hell, Rich Jack. Oh, I missed what he said. It was something to do with. Is it? Bear with me a minute. Oh, bless you. He's upset because he didn't get a chance to set her out because he just went. And he didn't mean to upset everybody. I've just got somebody running around. I can't get my head around where they were found, and it's like mayhem, you know, when everybody's sorry, I'm not looking at. We're listening to what he was saying to me. Do you know, like when somebody goes and I've got running around like headless chickens, it's like we don't know what to do. It's like there's a bit of panic round it. That's what he's showing me. And I get a loving guy, but I don't think he says it a lot. I don't think he's one who to say I love you. Do you know what I mean? But I get the feeling that he does. He does care but he's not one. He's not verbal at all. He's like pulling teeth, pardon the pun. Jeff, that's the name I'm going to give you. Jeffrey. Do you know whether he had a friend or a school friend called Jeff or Jeffrey? Because he said he's. Doesn't know who Jeff is? Right, there's a Jeffrey, and do you know anybody who drives for a living or drives like long distance or anything like that, or has to drive out of town for it to get to work? Oh, well, that don't help. Hang on, because he was talking about sitting. Has your other half been? Has he been driving? Doing a lot of driving? He had been to Manchester all then recently, or around that area. Right, because I know I'm telling her. Sorry, my energies are dropping now. He just wants to let him know that he's been sat. I don't know if it's in a van or a car. I don't know because he just said that he's been sat in with him, but he went to Manchester with him, so he's been sat. It's been sat with your other half. In when somebody pulled out in front and he shouted and he swore. Right, but I don't know if it went around about it. It's like somebody cut me up because even he swore. This one swore and he don't, and it's like a thing swore. And it's like he said, right, follow him, that kind of thing. But he's been around. He has been around him, and he wants to tell him that he's proud of him. There is something coming in around your other half's job. There's a change coming in because he's mentioned it as well. So there is something coming in to do with changes around his work link. But it's good. Don't worry about it. It's good. He's quite skilled, is my lad. That's what he just said. He's quite skilled, is my lad. Before I go, do you know anybody who works in building trade? Because he's just making me wear a building trade. And he didn't know nothing about it. I have to tell you, when he went, he didn't know nothing about it. It was that quick. I didn't know nothing about it. Right, I'm going now, he says. That's what he just said. Right, I'm going now. I think he feels a bit uncomfortable talking to me because he's not one what he'd rather sit and watch rather than coming in and talk. I've got a bag of chips with him as well. I've got a chip shop chips there with him as well. So I think he used to like his chippies because he just showed me a bag of chips. So he's got some chips. I don't know if there's a Fisher Estate pudding in there because I can't see it. I just saw a bag of chips. He'd been to Chipper. He said that's cool. That's what caused this. He says that's how he just said it to me. It was eating habits what caused that. That's how he just said it to me. Rochford Robin, Watchford Robin. He's sending Robin, text me, message me when you sit Robin, because he's going to send a Robin, but there could be two of them, and it's very rare to two Robins together. So just remember what I said there. And he is uh, he's with Bob. He's with Bob. I don't know who bloody Bob is, so he just said he's met up with Bob. So it could be somebody who he's worked with or whatever, but he just said I'm with Bob. That's what I've got to tell you. Just go back on your other half. Does he wear glasses? I think that's where the glasses need to come in because he's just making me wear it because he just said same. Tell him to opticians because I think he needs his eyes testing. So right, I'm going to skedoodles because I need to go and sort these with the grandkids out downstairs. So you take care. It, Go on me. I've got a spiritual enlightenment page. Add yourself onto that because we're always doing things, and we've got another interview coming in with Paranormal Living. We did one the other day, but it sang we were bloody awful, so we're doing it again on 29th. So yeah, it's Denise Kershaw, Spiritual Enlightenment. Just join in, and then I'll add it. I'll go through it because it'll say you've wanting to join, and then I'll add you in on it because we're always putting stuff on and that. Okay, okay. Take care. Bye. Bye.